To start with, we are going to have a breakfast. It is served. Self-service. There is a wash point there. Just wash your hands, get in, pick the breakfast, and you can come over to the tent. Thank you so much.
Kindly let us learn as much as we can. Let us interact. And I want to believe that by the end of the day, when we are able to review the day, we'll be able to say that we have learned something. Karibuni sana.
Makomboki joined the fair trade in 2006. 2006, although the idea came through one of the big buyers called Ringtons in UK. These are the benefits that the community has derived out of the fair trade premiums. One of them is empowerment, economic improvement empowerment of the workers and at the same time the growers. Because in fair trade talk about the workers and the growers. Then the children from both the workers and also the farmers, we also benefit bursaries. We have been giving them some bursaries, especially for those who are going to secondary schools. There has been also improved hygiene. One of the projects that you realize that we have had is provision of piped water, both for irrigation and also for domestic consumption. In the education sector, we have constructed modern toilets and also classes, both in primary, secondary. We also have a technical school where we have done those projects. Then we have also been doing capacity building training, both for farmers, workers, and the community at large. And another major milestone is in the health sector, where we have been able to construct and improve the existing health centers. One of the major health facility, you'll be able to see some presentation in the subsequent slides. Now, we have classified these projects. One, as I said, we have the workers and the farmers. We have done workers empowerment. During over a period of time, we have trained workers about 130 in driving, and they have been issued with driving licenses. Some of them are currently not working, but they have gone out to do other activities, and those licenses have also been assisting them. We trained 29 ladies on dressmaking. That is economic empowerment, such that they don't have to rely on the work at the factory, but they can also be able to do something for themselves. Also on hairdressing, and also some employees took some courses in business management. We also had 8 workers who are trained on ICT. These trainings, or the kind of project the workers usually do, what we call public participation. What do they want? Because it has to come from them. So that now, when it comes from them, it is them to say what they want. That is why individually you find there are those going for IT, some want to do the dressmaking, others want to do hairdressing and driving. We also did some purchase for motorbikes. There are some employees who are also farmers, so we were buying for them chaff cutters and water pumps, so that they can be able to do some irrigation within their small farms. Now, the next area of so what we're having here is a co-firing process whereby we are using alternative biomass so that we can be able to generate steam for either drying the tea in the factory or steaming the green leaf. So with the biomass is made out of sawdust and molasses. We are able to use at a ratio of 20% on biomass and firewood at 80%. So in that way, it is able to boost the amount of energy required in the generating of that steam. And whenever we use the biomass or alternative energy, we are delaying the use of the firewood, meaning that we are in the process of conservation of that firewood and thereby even towards the conservation of the environment. Because biomass, the briquettes are made out of sawdust. So instead of throwing away the sawdust, we have the molasses, which is used as a binding material for that sawdust, which is compressed and dried to a moisture content of about 13%.
My name is Damaris Boro, and this is Makoboki Tea Factory, where we manufacture black CTC tea. And the process goes like you start from receiving the green leaf from the farms. The green leaf, once delivered to the factory, it is weighed and then goes to offloading from the vehicles. At offloading, the green leaf is hooked to monorail, where it is ferried to the withering section, and that is where withering is done, whereby the process of withering is removal of moisture content from the green leaf, which is reduced to about 65 to 67% moisture content. Once the green leaf is withered, it goes to CTC, where at the CTC it is cut with CTC machines, whereby the CTC process involves cutting, tearing, and culling of the green leaf. Once it is cut, we call it a dull. The dull proceeds to the next process, which is oxidation or fermentation, where there is a reaction that takes place, where oxidation process takes place, and the dull changes the color to coppery brown from green, and then the reaction helps in forming the characteristics of good cheese. Once it is coppery brown fermented, it goes to the next process, which is drying. At drying, we use dryers, whereby the dull is dried, and we are able to obtain a low moisture content black tea. The black tea is then goes to sorting. At sorting process is where we are able to separate the different grades, and these grades are separated using final sorters, and this is based on different particle sizes. Once separated to the different particle sizes, the teas are binned in different bins depending on the grade. After binning, the teas is then packed into the final packages, which are the paper sacks, and stacked on pallets ready for dispatch to Mombasa for the auction. During that process, at sortation and drying, there is quality control, which is done every hour, so that we are able to see whether the process is conforming or not. And if there are any challenges or any faults, they are corrected immediately before the next process proceeds. Yes.
These are representative of tea, coffee, and coffee producer organizations that come from Kenya, Ethiopia, and Uganda. And they are all fair trade certified, and they have come to see this project, which the factory has called a flagship project because it was initiated by them. and they feel that it is working and it is successful. We have done KCP for 5 years, and we have managed to take our students to very good secondary schools. Makoboki has done 5 classes, and we have 9. So you can see the rest, 4 classes, they've been put up by the parents and the CDF. And our parents are very supportive. Actually, the purpose of us coming here is to appreciate that something has been done from nothing to something. Yes. And there is always room, not just for improvement, but to do more. I think this is doing more. Should there be an opportunity? And what the teacher is saying, that there have been well-wishers who are like the Fair Trade Premium of Makoboki, the CDF, and the parents. And if they all come together, our purpose is to see what Premium can do. And of course, we have seen what Premium can do. Yes. Ni mzuri sana. So thank you very much. So before you, these are directors and managers of tea and coffee producing organizations. And you can see how they are. That tells you agriculture is good. Do you see that? So that when you go home, you tell your parents, can you do the best in your tea?
Okay, thank you very much. Our visitors, our able head teachers and pupils, good evening. Good evening. We can write a lot of stories and novels and fill the world. But allow me to say one word, that without you, we can't be where we are. Because at the back, we can see your work. We can witness how you supported us in education. Also, we had something called Road Kenya come through the factory, and now you are here to assist us. May God bless you abundantly in all your duties, in your fresh minds, and your noble duties. God bless you all. Thank you.
This is Jane Wajiro, a tea grower, a farmer who is benefiting from Gakima water project. She is farming in different, she has diversified in many ways. And just to appreciate her, I thought now we can go, then I will.
My name is Lucy. I'm one of the tea farmer in Makoboki Tea Factory. I do farming like she has already said. Yeah, my land is about 2 acres, and I do mixed farming because I do dairy farming, that horticulture, and about the plantation of tea. What else?
She has like biogas.
Yeah, I have biogas whereby we do say we create value from the waste, the cow dung which has already excreted, so that cow dung we used it for biogas. That's what I use in my home. Again, the water that you have supported us with, it has helped me to grow those cabbages and watering plants. Yeah.
What have impressed me, and I'm going to take your contact, is the biogas. Si tumesoma? Yeah. So thank you so much, and may God bless you and bless the work of your hands.
Thank you, our participants, for participating and being very active and eager to learn, to gain new knowledge, and for our farmers, we value you. Actually, we are here today because we ate food that we have produced. Allow others to learn from you. I am impressed by what you are doing there. Make this place a demo farm. Let others come and learn from you. So that all of us, if you learn from here, and we join together, we will be able to produce a lot and be able to help our countries and bring development in every sector of the economy. We are so grateful. God bless you, all of you. Have a blessed evening. Thank you.
We are going to Naivasha, and we say God bless you, Makoboki, and take our good regard to your farmers and your staff. So, thank you.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Kihun. I am from Ethiopia. I'm representing Rigachafe Coffee Producing Farmers Cooperative Union. And today we had a very long and very full of exposure and new experiences day. And this is really great for us who are involved in improving farmers' life and working with farmers. This is really impressive for me, because our main objective and concern is just improving farmers' life, and that needs some kind of techniques how we approach the farmers. Not only we want it, but we need the techniques. Then today we have seen that techniques, how Makoboko is managing the premium they get from the sale of the tea to address the very challenging issues within their community, like water, school, health, and they distribute that money in a way that it can really affect the lives of the farmers and the children. So that was very impressive, and we have so many lessons that we learned from it today. So I am hoping that when I get home, we will also work on our premium project utilization, and also work on prioritizing needs in the community. That was really excellent, and I am very much happy to be this part of visiting team. And also I'd like to pass my heartfelt appreciation and thanks to Fair Trade Africa. And yeah, that was a great day. Thank you very much.
I'm John Wagawa, a farmer and a worker for Ankore Coffee Producers Cooperative Union, based in southwestern Uganda. We grow high altitude robusta, but the altitude is not the same as here for Makombochi Tea Factory. We grow coffee at an altitude of between 1,400 to 1,850, which is much lower than here. But I was excited to come here. Initially I thought I would go to a coffee farm, but I have learned a lot from the tea farm. I've been to other Kenya factories. I've been to many factories in Kenya, and I'm again excited to visit another tea factory. I appreciate how they handle the tea, but above all, I appreciate the community projects. At Ankore, we do school projects, and for primary education, I'm again impressed to see another community project for education. You know, educating the rural communities, you transform them and you upgrade them to the level of the city schools. And I thank Fair Trade for the initiative of having community projects. These will help to transform the rural communities. They will help to bring development to the rural communities. Again, I appreciate the other projects like this pineapple I got from a farmer. It is a way of diversifying the income so that we can have sustainable agriculture and have sustainable production. And this is the way to go for the future of the agriculture in Africa. And it can bring hope to many families, to many livelihoods, and also bring prosperity to our communities. So we appreciate Fair Trade Africa for arranging this workshop in Naivasha, and we think we have learned a lot, and we appreciate what has been done. May God bless Fair Trade Africa.